Hi, so today we're doing a video on a product called Slime, and this is for preventing punctures, and if you've got a puncture you can put it in, and we've tested that and we've proved it. Basically it's about £10–11 a bottle. It's patent pending. This is the full bottle there, obviously. So excuse the rustle for a minute. This is one we've already used. When you receive it, there's a foil lid there that you need to remove, foil seal, and it's real simple. So you pull that foil seal off, screw the cap back on, remove this. It's important you keep this for a minute. I'll tell you why in a minute. And inside there's a tube, and basically you push that on the end there, pretend that's a full one, and in your tyre, pretend that's your valve there, in there. You can use
get a close up of it.
Yeah,
so that's
your tyre valve.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people online have said that these don't work that well, but in there you'll see it's got a little notch out of it, and you just put that in there and you turn it. Just do it gently, and it pulls the valve out. And once you've got your valve out, you literally, this is on your tyre obviously, push that over there like that, squirt down, but you want this sort of halfway. I'm trying to think what it would be. So it's, so this is halfway, so you can get it in so it drops down. Now, we used this the other day, and we used it on a tyre that had a sidewall puncture. One sealed really well. I know you're not supposed to use some sidewall punctures.
It had a very small hole.
Dart.
Yeah.
I had another one, and it didn't fix it to start with. So literally what I did is I took the wheel off the car, filled the bath up with water, because people will have the same problem that we've got, found where the puncture was, just marked it. I used my wife's nail varnish, where it was, sort of thing. And then what I did, I put this in the tyre. It was deflated, and I literally, like a plate, laid it flat on the floor, and I spun it round.
Well, if we show what we did with that,
literally
an example.
So
say that's the tyre.
That's the tyre. So then laid it flat on the floor, and I spun it round, so it got in the sidewall where it was, which I'd already pre-marked. Did that for about 5 or 10 minutes, put it back on the car, absolutely fine, no problem at all. So you can do sidewall repairs for this. Important thing, when you've carried out your, you just need to screw your valve back in basically, and you just do that hand tight. It's as simple as that. The other thing to remember is that some people say these break depending in here, so you can get different types of things for taking the valves out. Get this full way thing we bought separate, or you can get a kit with this thing, which is the same thing. Before doing it, you might just want to order a kit in with different valves in. There's different ones, red, green and black, so if you've got a dodgy valve you can just replace it.
Get the tools as well in that, don't you?
You get all of it, yeah, caps, all sorts of stuff in there. So I'd give the Slime 10 out of 10 because it's fixed 2 tyres and got us out of a bit of pickle, to be honest, and unfortunately we've got 4 van tyres that need resolving because we've got some idiots where we live, and we're going to put this in them. Good thing about this stuff as well, it tells you how much you need to put in basically. So this is a 473ml bottle, and if you've got a motorbike, 237. If you've got a car, it's the whole bottle. If you've got a caravan wheel, it's a whole bottle. If you've got something a little big like a motorbike, that's a moped, it's a little bit more. you can put in. It's got some measurements there as well, so you know exactly what to put in. So well designed. A thing I thought was quite clever, as simple as it is, just where the tube fits in the back there if you're looking for the tube. I thought it was really just clever design, simple. We bought this from Amazon. We were able to get it prime, so it was next day. If you're ordering off Amazon, just be careful that the first lot I ordered wasn't direct from Amazon, took a week to get.
This was Amazon. This was 2 bottles on Amazon Prime, but you can get it from Amazon. But
yeah,
it's a third party seller.
Third party, so there is another product.
It depends how quick you need it, though.
Yeah, called Goop.
Yeah.
I've ordered some of that in as well, just to see how well it works. But it looks the same as this. But having used this and knowing it works, it does the job. Even for sidewall punctures, you know, you've got to take the wheel off. Lie the wheel flat on the floor. This should get you out a bit of a fix, to be honest. So, and I would now, I mean, I hadn't come across it before until we had this issue, but it says it's tyre sensor safe as well. So I would, especially a motorbike and any car, I just add this in it. Just put it in the tyres. It takes about 5 minutes to do. It's just like easy peasy. Anyway, I hope that helps you if you've got a sidewall puncture or another puncture in your vehicle, and you don't spend loads of money on a new tyre. I'd have a bottle in the boot, to be honest. Okay.
So what is just to recap, what is the procedure? What's the procedure for using it? Because this is important.
So,
because you might not have used this stuff before, but you might just be watching this video trying to work out what it's about. So you deflate the tyre, don't you, first?
So you get your stuff here.
Right.
You take this off. And in there, there's a valve. Yeah.
So you deflate the tyre first.
So you deflate it, press that in a little bit, take your valve out, somewhere safe, get your tube, remove the foil cap, put the lid back on. Push your tube on there.
Yeah.
Pretend that's on your wheel. Push that on there. And literally, you want it sort of halfway.
Yeah.
So it can pour in. You just squeeze it and pour it in. It doesn't take long at all. Done, finished. So when you've done that and it's all gone into the wheel, you take your tube off the valve. You pop your valve back in. If you can hear any growling, it's not me, it's 2 Russells we've got. Screw it up with that. People moan about these caps with that on it, but I haven't had a problem with them. Hand tight, not too tight.
You'll bust the plastic off.
Put the valve back in and just reinflate your tyre. Then get in your vehicle and drive. It says 0.2 miles, but just drive a mile or so, a couple of miles, and then that will then seal it. To practical point, just take an air pump with in case it goes.
You'll need a compressor. You want a compressor, really, don't you? A little tyre compressor,
foot pump,
or
whatever.
foot pump, yeah, whatever.
But punctures with nails in the tread, you know, it hits the road basically. It'll seal sort of straight away, and you won't have to take the wheel off. But like I say, sidewall things, punctures there if that was a tyre along there for whatever's happened. Take the wheel off. I stuck mine in the bath or a bucket of water, whatever you do. Or you probably run your hand over it and see, or just spray it with a bit of washing up if you can see bubbles blowing. Lie it on the floor, upside down where the hole is. Turn it round with this stuff in it, and it fixes it. So
it was a very small hole, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's important to
like
say. It wasn't like a massive hole.
Basically, somebody had put a dart in it. It's gone with the dart. Basically, that's what they've gone and done to us. So a bit of antisocial behaviour. That's life sometimes. Anyway, on a positive note, I hope this helps somebody if they've got a problem. But I think we would use it for push bikes as well. And if I had a motorbike, I'd definitely use it.
Yeah, definitely.
But, I mean, you've only got 2 wheels, you fall off that. Mobility scooters, push chairs, wheelbarrows. Yeah,
it's for tubeless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it for
you can buy 2 types, and make sure you get the right one. One is for tubeless, and one is with inner tubes in it. some cars and vehicles got tubes in it, like push bike stuff. So just make sure you're buying the right one, tubeless. Most cars, or with a tube in it, yeah. And there you go. It'll sort your problem out for definite. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody. Yeah. Thank you for your time again.